Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rivka's Craft Corner. How is everyone doing? I am doing good. It is early in the morning. It is 8:30 in the morning. I always do it at 8:30 in the morning. Plus my timer went off and told me it's 8:30 in the morning. So I'm here. I'm here. How is everyone doing? Oh, my new dino. What did I end up naming the new dino? Miracles. I would have to look. To see what I named my new dino. You mean on the Switch? Sorry, I have quite a few games going on. I'm here. Good morning, Addie. So we are doing snowflakes today. Today is the day of snowflakes. So we are making some snowflakes. So we start. Yep, that's what I thought. It was definitely what I thought was. Uh-huh. DC clothes. Yep. We're going to restart it, and we're going to do the DC clothes. Yay! And I'm doing much better at remembering it. So DC clothes. So number 1, and there is supposed to be 6 in the thing. So yeah, 6. How many is supposed to be in this hole? Yeah, there's 6. So 6 in the holes. Woohoo! And then there's 1 stitch. And we do DC close. I think it's 1 stitch. I don't think it's a 2 stitch. It happens when I'm not paying attention. Yeah, happy clothes, cozy crocheting. I have to look, and I don't know which one you're talking about. Chain 2. Oh, okay, it is chain 2. I just wanted to double check. So chain 2. So this is chain 2, and you do 5 more of the double crochet clothes. So we're doing a double crochet close 1, double crochet close 2, and you go right here. Boom. So we had the DC close right here, and we had the DC close right there. 1, 2. Wait, hold on a second. I'm just double checking something. It didn't look right to me. Sorry. I'm a very particular person when it comes to my crocheting. And we're doing snowflakes today. Woohoo! I love snowflakes. Yeah, that's the DC close. Took me a bit to remember how to do it. But now I got it. There, DC close. And I love the fact that this one's going to pull out real easy. You can do about 10 of these double crochet closes. 1, 2. And then you do DC close again. And you do, what I mean is you do, okay, so there's 2 DC closes right there. Do 2 more stitches. And you have to do 4 more. Jeff is checking on the chickens this morning. Why are you not facing the camera? Thank you. I will be getting a new webcam when I get the chance, but right now I just don't have the chance. I don't have money to do so. 3, 4. This is number 4. So, yeah, we're going to be having guests on the 23rd, which is going to be fun. 1, 2.
Well, I just did a quick experiment.
Hmm?
If you go outside in sandals carrying water, 3 out of 4 chickens will line up to peck at your toes. So I'm going back out there with boots on before I try that trick.
You left the thing open last night.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you need to do 2 more stitches. And then you do another DC close.
So yeah, they've still got water.
Oh yeah, they're fine.
They'd have clean water if it wasn't for that one chook.
Which took?
I don't know, whichever one of these that keeps scratching at it as if it's dirt and it's got to be taken out.
And then you do a hidden stitch. So to answer your question, which dino are you talking about? Are you talking about the one on my switch? Because if you are, I would have to turn on my switch to go see what I did name it, because I can't remember. Or are you talking about the one on the game that we usually play? The melanistic one? Which one? Boom. Boom. Because the melanistic one I called Midnight. Got quite a few new ones. We did together. On the on the PC. We did that one together. But I got a lot of new ones on I got a lot of new ones on okay. Now we are going to do the come on, let go. Thank you. Okay. And I learned how to do this correctly this time. When you're doing the chainless one, you go 1, 2, then you go like this, then you go like this, and you get the chainless, and you go into the stitch that you're working on. Then you pull this one up. Then you go 1. Then you go again. Sorry, I gotta get it into the little thing. On the Riv account, I can name all of them if I turn on the computer. So there we go. That starts it. Okay, so we got that one right there. Then we do 1, 2. I think it's 2. Yeah. And then we do DC close in the same stitch. Oh, sorry, I did that wrong. You take this and we slip stitch into this right here, into the chain stitch, and you want to have a fresh stitch there. Now, I do the chainless because I like using the chainless. Much easier to start with. If it lets me. Come on, you can do it. You've done it for me before. It's just when you're first starting it out, which I'm not starting it out. It's just it's not wanting me to go under. Got ya. Now, you want to do this, and then you want to take this, go in, pull through, then pull through 2. That starts your chainless.
Morning.
Morning. Then you do the same. So, hold a second. Aha. Yep. Now I got it. Yay! Took me a while there. Sorry about that. Then you take this and you go under, pull. You are not supposed to be in the way. Now you go up, pull through these 2, then pull through all 3, and that makes a what you call a close, DC close. Then 1, 2, then you go in here, same situation. 1, 2, and you do a DC close. Then you do 1, 2, then you switch to the next one. 1, 2, DC close, 1, 2, DC close. Oh, I named it midnight. I named it midnight because it was black. I named it midnight. That's what I named it. I like the color because it's dark as midnight. So, yeah, I named it Midnight. So on let me see, on the Riv one on my 1, 2. Thanks for reminding me. I wasn't fully awake yet. Yeah, I wasn't fully awake. But yeah, I named it Midnight because it was black. Black as night. And then on my other one, on the Rivka one, I got well, what's funny is I got like 4 new dinos on the Hexigon one, and I got 2 new dinos on the Rivka one on my Switch. I have 2 accounts on my Switch. And yeah, I got Midnight and the portal I called Portal Blue or something. I called it Portal Blue. Sorry. Portal Blue. Because it was portal color. And then we got a can't remember the color of the other one. Yeah, I have 2 accounts on my Switch. I have the Rivka and the Hezesia account. Jeff doesn't really like the game, so, and it's not that he doesn't like the game. It's more like because of his color blindness, he wouldn't be able to see the colors of the bubbles. If that makes sense. He's red green colorblind. So that means he can't see the reds and the greens. Am I right, dear?
Correct, dear.
Cool. Yeah, I did Rivka and I did one for I think I said good morning to Dad, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Okay. That was a quick thing. But yeah, for Jeff, he just didn't like it because he couldn't see the colors. And then he told me that he would be so frustrated with the bubbles because he wouldn't be able to see the colors. Right, dear?
Correct. Yeah, it's not worth me trying.
It's not even worth his trying. I wanted him to try. But no, he saw me get frustrated, and then when he saw me get frustrated, he was like, nope, I'm not doing it.
Like if you with full color vision can go, it's difficult.
Well, it's difficult at first when you don't understand it. Yeah, exactly. It's one account. Well, actually, I have more than that. Trust me, on on my Switch, I have more than that. And it probably makes no sense, but yeah, long story short, I have more than that. Did I do that wrong? I feel like I did that wrong. Sorry, I was paying attention. Honey, can you turn on the light for me?
Sure.
So yeah, that was the thing that happened. Exactly. And I was going to force him. I learned that one, you never force your husband. Don't ever try. No.
2, that's a general rule. Nobody ever forces me.
No.
I bite.
He does. He does. He does. He's an amazing husband, but he does. He does bite. Exactly. And I can't stand civilization. Now, if you want to know why I can't stand civilization, it's because,
The
well,
computer is mean to you.
I hate civilization. Yeah, the computer's mean to me. That's a good excuse. But yeah.
In other words, the computer players are mean to you, and the barbarians are mean to you.
And that's why I don't go for it. I can't stand civilization.
It's just not civilized.
Pretty much. Oh my word, that's so funny. Yeah. I can't stand civilization. Oh, we love that together. Oh, Murgles. Jeff and I will play. We love the game together, don't we, dear?
What's that?
Shop Titans.
Yeah, we play that.
We love it. So yeah, we have our likes and preferences. And then I have another game that Jeff actually did enjoy. What was it called? There was
Tribes.
huh?
Tribes.
No. On here on the Switch.
Oh, Olive Town.
Olive Town. He loves Olive Town.
I beat Olive Town.
He beat Olive Town. Well, they might have added more things to it.
I still beat it.
But he did beat it. He beat Olive Town. And there's another one that's almost like Olive Town. He hasn't tried yet. Wait.
You won't let me.
I will. I'll let you.
No, you play it all the time. You go, oh, I see Jeff playing it. I'm going to play it. Give me control.
Single crochet.
Where's
yes. Single crochet. So we're on the third round. Okay. Chain 2. Chain 3. 2. 3. Okay. Let's making certain I have it. Okay, cool. I had most of it. That's pretty good. Now we are going to do a double crochet close. Three stitches. And a double crochet close. I'm willing for you to play it. You can play it while I'm playing this. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. We're getting there. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet close. 3. Double crochet close. One, 2, 3. And this yarn right here, just out of this stick right here, this yarn, I can get about 6 of them out of it, 9 out of it, I believe. So, yeah, we both love Shop Titans. We both enjoy it. King's Caprice is going to be on in a day.
Probably on now, actually.
No, it's not on now.
Yeah.
It usually comes on. Let me check. Let me check. I'm right now doing crochet. 1, 2, 3. That didn't look right. Did I mess up on here? Excuse me, guys. Nope. Yep. I didn't think I did something right. I wasn't too far. Come on, frog it. Come on, frog it. Thank you. Figured I messed up on it when it didn't look right. 1, 2. This is the close. 1, 2. Close. 1, 2. What happened is it didn't look right to me, and I had to frog it for a little bit there because something looked off when I was looking at it. I was like, wait a minute, what did I do wrong? And then I saw what I did wrong. Yeah, Shop Titans. Let me just check on Shop Titans real quick because Jeff mentioned it. 1, 2. 1, 2, close. 1, 2. 1, 2, close. Poly Bridge is getting very big. Do you remember Poly Bridge? Oh, it's updating again.
Oh no.
And then 1, 2. And I do what you call a hidden back stitch because I don't want the stitches in the front. You know how on other things you would do like no hidden stitches and stuff. What they taught you is actually you slip stitch and then that's it. The hidden stitch, the hidden back stitch helps keep it where it's, yeah, that's 1, 2. And then what you need to do is you go in here, close it off right here. Sorry. And then you do what you call this is called a standing. So you want to go 2 and then do this. And this is called a standing double crochet. And I'm doing the double crochet close, and I have three on my hook, and that starts it. I came upon this standing double crochet, believe it or not, on Instagram. They were teaching me easier ways of doing the double crochet instead of doing the 3 stitches. You know what I'm talking about? 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we can go over here and see what's going on. I went through a complete change. This makes our name 1. Yeah. So you want to do 3. You do a single crochet here. Then you do 1, 2, 3.
Gone to the doctors. I've got to get a prescription.
Okay. And now they're talking about ironclad. Well, we got pause. We just got a new one called Ironclad. We're now in a 24-day or 25-day ironclad. And Caprice starts. When does it start? 5:14. Let's check. I don't think the King's Caprice is up yet. But we have to collect that, and I can't because yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that's what's going on. So we are now on Ironclad. Fun, fun. So Ironclad goes for, how long does Ironclad go for?
As long as it wants to.
No, I'll go see. Ironclad, this new one, goes for 14 days.
Yeah.
You have to smash the piggy bank, log in daily, wait for the generous benefactor. Not bad. And then you do 1, 2, 3. And you go, oh, sorry. You go one single crochet. So what it's making is this little thing right here. It goes like this and it goes like that. Always thankful for those. And then you do 3 more stitches. And then you do Did I do it again? But I was pretty sure I did it right. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to redo this one because this is driving me nuts. What in the world am I doing wrong? Oh, I didn't finish it in there. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't finish it there. I was like, what in the world am I doing wrong? And it's like, heh, 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 you forgot to do something. Mm-hmm. Like my husband did. Ha ha. So you do 2 right here. Then you do double crochet cluster, double crochet cluster again. That's the second time I did that. What in the world was wrong with me? Either I'm not fully awake or I'm not fully awake. No, that's right. That's right. That's right. 2 in there, 2 in there, 2 in there, 2 in there. 71. Well, why don't we do that? So yeah, that's what happened there. I was like, wait a minute, something doesn't look right. So yeah, ironclad is going on right now on Shop Titans, which is good. Pardon me. So we have a new one. Okay. No, I'm taking a breather from that, but yeah. Yeah, it seems like it's like I'm like trying to do this 1, 2, and then it's like, you're not going to be able to get it. You're not going to get it. I'm not going to let you get the because I did it twice. I was like, why are you doing that to me? 1, 2. I know it's an inanimate object, but still, Murgles, really. So, would you like to know what I named my dinos on all the new dinos on Paleo Pines for Hethesia? So you know what I named them all. Because I got, believe it or not, I had 4 new dinos that day. It was so strange. And 1, 2. This time it should be perfect. Not being this pain in the bum-bums. So I go here. This is a hidden stitch right here. So I take the hidden stitch, go in, pull it. Now let's check before we go any further. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. This time there's 12, not 11. Oh, that's funny. So give me like 2 seconds. I'm going to do one thing. One thing. Right, dear?
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Yeah, 2 seconds. One thing.
Excuse me.
Can you turn on the computer, the TV for a second?
Turn on what? I can't.
The TV.
Can't hear you over my own coughing.
Okay. Hand me that.
Mm.
There you go. Put it over there. And I'll go get it real quick for you so I can tell you the name of the dinos. I still want to finish that Displacer Beast. I have to finish the face. It doesn't look right the way it is. Grape is now a helper. So we have Ocean. We have Emerald, who is a Triceratops. It is a rare. We have Midnight, which is an ultra rare. Then we have a Stegosaurus, which is a rare, an Alexandrite. You asked me to try and get an Alexandrite. I did. Uniquely mine, I got Sunrise, which is Sunray, which is a Gallimimus, which is a rare. Uniquely mine, which is a Portal, which is rare. And Tangerine, which is a rare. And we have an Atlas, which is a rare. So we got Tangerine, Atlas, Sunray, Alexandrite, and Midnight. So we got 5 of them. Oh, and Leaf and Emerald. But other than that, we have everyone else that's their normal. And then on the other one, just for a second, I'll save it. Be quit. On Rivka. On Rivka, I'm just naming the name of the dinos. We have Sunrise, which is a Striacosaurus. It is actually a rare. And we have a Portal, which is a rare. And we have an Orchid, which is a rare. And hold a second. Orchid is a Cilio.
And Squirtle.
And Gallimimus is the Portal. So Orchid is the Clio or Cilio. And the Striacosaurus, which is rare. Just thought you would like to know. I'll play those later. Or you want to play that other game? Go ahead. So that's what I got. So we got this. Now we're going to go and do this. I love this part because it's called a hidden. Not a hidden, but it's called a standing double crochet. And then you do 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I named it Midnight. Then 1, 2, 3. Single crochet into this one. One, two, three. Double crochet cluster. One, two, three. Double crochet cluster. Audie, did you hear what I told you? All the animals that I got from on the Switch? 1, 2, 3. I know they're not technically pets, but I call them my pets. 1, 2, 3. I know they're not pets. They're supposed to be friends or whatever. Helpers. But they act like pets sometimes. One, two, three. So yeah, the Striacosaurus I told you about, the one that was black, I named Midnight. But I do not treat them, but I do call them my pets. When I'm playing, it's like, these are my pets. Since in real life I don't have any pets, although Jeff and I are talking about when we do get our home, and we will be getting our home. We plan on getting a couple pets. Am I right, dear?
Correct, dear.
One being a bird. Not that the chickens aren't our pets per se. They're actually our food. They're our first food source. But no, they give us eggs, so that's our food source. But no, I'm talking about like a maybe getting like a cockatiel, and that will be indoors. 3. So those will be our pets. And Jeff is thinking about getting me a Boston Terrier dog.
Only if we can find one.
Only if we can find one in Australia. They're not easy to find in Australia. They're everywhere in America, but not in Australia.
They don't understand that all the nice Americans migrated here and they don't have to worry about them.
Oh, Murgles. Still have brown snakes, though.
Yeah, those come under the classification not nice.
Yeah, they are not nice. They are dangerous. Dangerous little buggers. Sorry, dangerous little
Darlings.
darlings. Yeah, the snakes here are dangerous. We have like red belly black snakes. Jeff and I already have an idea what we're going to do to keep red belly black snakes out of our new home.
All you need to know about Australians is that we have the top 20 of the top 25 poisonous snakes in the world, and instead of being terrified, we're proud of it.
I remember when I first came to Australia. I remember when I first came to Australia, and I was like, it was like summer, almost. No, it was fall, wasn't it? It was almost
into winter.
I came in the winter, and what's hilarious is it was nighttime, and I remember telling Jeff, I was like, Jeff, and he's like, what? Are there snakes out there? Well, at night, because I was panicking a little bit. Because it was dark and everything, because he kept telling me stories about where there was snakes sleeping. Well, yeah. I know. I met a few of them. Since I've been here, I met a few. One came right close to the door.
Those are the friendly ones.
No. No, they're not.
Hi. Just dropped in. What? Jeez, never coming back again if you're going to attack me like that.
No, I told Jeff, oh, Murgles, what?
Who?
Hide.
Where, when, and why?
Sorry about that. Didn't mean that to show up. So we do the slip stitch into the next 3 space, which is this thing right here. And then we do, I love doing this one right here. You go 1, 2, pull it down a little bit, and then you go like this. Pull this in. Come on. And then you go like this, and you do the cluster. That's the first thing you do, is the cluster. So there's the cluster right there. We're on the 3rd one. Then you do a chain 1. Then you do another cluster. And then you chain 3. Then you go into these little 2 right here. I hope it shows up this time, because before it wasn't showing up. But right here, hopefully it shows it. And you go and take this right here, pull this through this one right here. And that starts the picot. Then you do this again. Then you do this one more time because we're doing clusters. And there you go. There's the cluster one, and you see the picot. So then you do 1, 2, 3. Let me just double check. I think it's 3. Yep, it's 3. So 1, 2, 3. Let me just make certain I counted 3. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3. Then you do a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Then you do a single crochet. Then you do 1, 2, 3. Then you do a half double crochet. Well, not half double. You do a double crochet cluster. Then you do a single stitch. Then you do a half double crochet cluster. And then you do 1, 2, 3 stitches. Sorry about my throat being weird. Might ask my husband to make me another coffee.
Excuse me.
And then another double crochet cluster.
You make a coffee. I'll make a breakfast.
Sweetheart.
What then?
Cup. Oh, never mind. I have some coffee in here.
Awesome. That makes it easy. There you go, there's your coffee.
I thought I already drank it. That's the thing. 1, 2, 3. Then you go into this one right here with a single crochet. 1, 2, 3. If you're wondering why I'm doing it this way and not keeping it as that, this one right here goes into this one right here when you do the overlay. 1, 2, 3. And then you do a double crochet cluster again. Then one stitch, then double crochet cluster again. Then 3 stitches. Then you go into the single stitch. So what did you think? Did it look good on Shopify, by the way? I had that picture of the not dino, but the Minticore in the shop now. It has the D&D look to it and everything. One, 2, 3. Sorry, my voice sounds like it's going through I'm not sure what it's going through. But what did you think? Did it turn out good? The picture? I'll be adding 3 more dinosaurs on there. And Fresh's little kitty. And when this one's done, I will be putting this one up there. I mean, I got part of it done. I got to fix the face. And then I got to put the tentacles on it. 1, 2, 3. Then we're back to the double crochet cluster. Woohoo! I love doing this double crochet clustering. It seems a lot nicer than some of them that I've looked online. And then it's 1, 2, 3. Take that, go in, pull it through here. Then back to the double crochet cluster. I do plan on making, once I can figure out how to make it, a single, basically, you know those ones that have 2 legs on them? I will plan on making that, but I know that right now I have to have the armature and I have to have something to hold it up so it does not fall.
Thank you.
Then 1, 2, 3. We have 2 more after this, and that one's done. Now we're doing a double crochet cluster. Single stitch, double crochet cluster, triple stitch, go under, single crochet cluster again. Well, some people will be coming to visit on the 23rd. Mainly my husband's sister and cousin. As far as we know, the cousin's coming. We have to clean the place again. Since this is actually technically my workshop at the moment. I call it my workshop because I have all my resin pieces and stuff like that in here. I have my crochet in here. I have my clay work in here. Technically, it's my workshop. If you don't agree. I think you agree, but you know what I mean. So 1 single crochet, that's single stitch. And then double crochet cluster. Then 1, 2, 3. Double crochet cluster. Yep, I did it right. Oh, the poor little, what are those, dogs or what? I wish I could get, I hope we can find Boston Terrier here. It would be kind of cool. Then 3 stitches each. Single crochet. Then 3 stitches. Take a breather from that. And give me a minute to get it. Yeah, I know. Wasn't meant to be, will be. So we just finished this part right here. And as you can tell, it's finished. Now, what we'll do is, this is called a hidden stitch. Fiddly. It's true. And I'm going to tighten it like that. Now, we're going to go for the next color. Woohoo! Now, I should have that gorgeous blue in here. This one. Isn't this gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? It's so pretty. So, what I do is I'll take the collar that I need and I'll pull it to about this far. I never cut this until I know I have it done. Because if I do it beforehand, I'll be sorry I did. So I usually turn it this way. I love this blue. It's one of my faves. Okay, then I tightly close it like that. Then I'll take this one right here and where's that other white one? The white one right there. Now, I will go in here and do two single crochets. And I'll actually tighten it on that side. So there's a single crochet there. A single crochet there. Add 1 stitch. I always will add 1 stitch before I go anywhere.
Because you're a rebel.
And then you do a single crochet. Single crochet here. Jeff says I'm a rebel. Then, next one you do is a double crochet. So double crochet here. Double crochet here. And as you can tell, it starts the thing. Now it looks right now it's in the white color. No, it's in the blue color. It does have some white in here, so it's gonna throw it off a little bit. But there's the picot right here. Yeah, okay. Then we do 1 double crochet here. Then we do 2 double long crochets, and actually the type I do is what you call a cluster. So I'll actually start the cluster this way. That way I know it'll be a cluster crochet. Finish it off there, and then do 1 double crochet right in that little section right there. Okay, then you go 2 double crochets right here. So there's 2 double crochets. So what we did here, it'll come out in the long run. Doesn't look like it's going to come out yet, but it will. Then we do 2 single crochets right here. 1, 2. Do a stitch, go behind this right here. Pull this and do a single crochet right in the back right here. Then you do another single crochet right in there. So as you can tell, it's now starting to look like the snowflake I want. Now are you seeing it? I hope it's coming out now. Shows you the single crochet. Now I gotta go get scissors, skizzers, whatever. I have scissors here. Jeffy? Finding my skizzers. Be right back while I get the skizzers. Oh, yeah, it's just for a second and then bring it back. So the skizzers will cut. Now the area I want to cut is the white and this light blue right here. Cut it about there. It's done. I don't need to worry about the white until we do something else later on to make more snowflakes. Woohoo! Okay, so just did 2 single crochet. Now we're doing double crochet. Another double crochet right here. One double crochet right here. One long double crochet right here. One long double crochet. Hold a second, I just lost track of what I was doing here. That's the way it is. So what we're doing is right here, going long, take that, do another long, take that, and do the cluster. Then you do the double crochet here, and you want to make certain that double crochet goes right in that little spot that you had right here. So you do a double crochet right in there. Oh, I did it in the wrong area, didn't I? Just give me a minute. I see where I put it wrong. It's supposed to be here, not there. So one right there goes down here, long double crochet. We're doing a long double crochet cluster. Finish it off right there, and then go into this right here. Do a single double crochet. And then you go to the next one. Do a double crochet right here. And then another double crochet right here. What did I just do? Don't you love when you're thinking of double crochet clusters and you end up doing double crochet clusters instead of a double crochet? So double crochet, single crochet, single crochet, 1, 2, that, and you want to go into that. So pull here, pull that through, bring this in the back right here. That's like it. And pull through there. And we're done with the single crochet. Now we do the double crochet again. Double crochet, double crochet. No clusters this time, just double crochet. Now we're back into this one, going into that. So we go here, double crochet right here. Sorry, not single. Double crochet right here. Long double crochet cluster. Again. And then double crochet again right here. Double crochet right here. Double crochet right here. Then single crochet. Single crochet. 1 stitch. Single crochet. Single crochet. If you're wondering what the 1 stitch is about, it'll be explained soon. This is looking pretty. Double crochet. Double crochet. Double crochet. Double crochet cluster. I call it the long double crochet cluster. So I do a long double crochet there, and I do another long double crochet here, and that makes it a double crochet cluster right there. Then you take a double crochet right here, not there, there, take it there, you're done. Then you do another double crochet. Another double crochet. Single crochet twice. 1, 2. Make a stitch. Go behind, single crochet right here. You want your little picot to be right here so you can see it. Then you do one more single crochet right here. So you have 2 single crochets there. Then you want 2 double crochets right here. Now we're almost to the end. And then we do the next part. We do a double crochet here. We do a long double crochet cluster. Some people say just do 1 strand. I do 2 strands and make it into a cluster. And then I go over here, look for my little the area where I want my double crochet to go to, and go there to finish off the double crochet. Hi, Justina! Look at what I'm making. A beautiful little snowflake. It's going to be part of the blanket I'm making. That is awesome. Yeah, I'm just doing this is a blanket for my bed. I have a queen size bed. It is winter here in Australia. So winter hits snowflakes. That's what I was thinking of. So that's what I was working on. So I'm right now making these hexagons for my bed. It's a queen size bed. I'm planning on, it's going to take at least 66 of these hexagons or more. And then there's double crochet. And then we do a double crochet right here. Now, someone taught me you only do 1 of these long double crochets, but I'm doing a double crochet cluster. There's a reason. The double crochet cluster makes it look much better than that single long double crochet. So I make it into what you call a double crochet cluster, long double crochet cluster, and you can see how thick that makes that area look. And then I do a single crochet right here, single double crochet right here. So there's single double crochet, 2 long double crochet cluster, or 1 long double crochet cluster, and then a single double crochet there, and then back to doing a single double crochet, 2 double crochets. And I do what you call a hidden stitch. a hidden stitch behind this thing right here, if I can get it to it. Haha, yes. And I put a hidden stitch right here. And you do the hidden stitch right there. Now, because I did the hidden stitch, as you can tell, it's starting to look like that beautiful snowflake look. That's my goal today. And then last but not least, we do finishing touches, which is number 6. Now you want to slip stitch. I guess you slip stitch into this. But the area I want is right here. And you slip stitch into this. Okay. Now you'll have to be right in here, right in here, right in there, right in there, right in here, and behind there. Now, okay, so right behind the picot work, you do, I don't do chain 3. I'll do what you call a, it's called a standing double crochet. So you take it like that. You pull it through like this. And then you pull it up there and you got the standing double crochet. And you want to make two standing double crochets. So once double crochet right here, 2 double crochet. So there's a standing double crochet and then there's a double crochet. Then you do 3 stitches. And then you do 2 double crochets. And as you can tell, there's that little picot right there, just poking right there. And then you do over here, in between here and there, you want to do 2 double crochets. No stitches, just 2 double crochets. Then in here, you want to do 2 double crochets. Then over here, you want to do 2 double crochets. And as you can tell, there's the starting of the hexagon. Then behind here, you do 2 double crochets. Three stitches, 2 double crochets. So what are you making, Justina? Then right here, you do 2 double crochets. Two double crochets here. Hi, dear heart.
Yes, I'm here. I've been here all along.
Yeah, he listens to me. 2 double crochets here. Two double crochets here. We're finishing this off, so we can start working on another snowflake. 2 double crochets here. Three stitches, 2 double crochets. And you can see the look of the snowflake from here. I'll show you. You can see the snowflake right there. So now 2 double crochets here.
Oh, there it goes up there. Just wondered if I could get a haircut after lunch today or after lunch tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
2 double crochets here.
It was about 12 o'clock, so I wouldn't be finished eating by then.
2 double crochets here.
Oh yeah, I'll be right by 1 o'clock today. Yeah, that's right. Well,
And you do 2 double crochets all the way around, except for when you're at the corners where you do 2 double crochets and then you do 3 stitches and then 2 double crochets. And this finishes off the hexagon. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 double crochets. Two double, yeah. 2 double crochets here. Two double crochets here. Two double crochets here. It's just making certain I didn't put it in the wrong area. Yeah, I had it right. Just always double check and make certain you don't put it in the wrong area. Ah, there we are. Right in here. 2 double crochets here. It's like something's off on that. Then you go behind where I did that single stitch. That single stitch keeps you know exactly where that double crochet goes, and then three single stitches, and then double crochet again, 3 double crochet, 2 double crochet again. So we just did that. So 1, 2, and 3, and then you go 2 double crochet here. I will be doing some clay work on Friday. Maybe some resin. No promises on resin. 2 double crochet here. Two double crochet here. I'll show you the end result when it's done so you can see what I did. Two double crochet here. Two double crochet here. I'm also in an MCal, but I haven't taken good pictures of the MCal, so I haven't shown any of my MCal work. I've been working on MCal behind the scenes.
What's an MCal?
It's a yearly crochet it's a yearly crochet along.
Okay, so this is the thing. So the people of us who don't speak this language don't know what an MCal is. I'm assuming it's a conjunction of 2 different words.
3. What?
I assumed it was a conjunction of 2 different words, like M and cal, but I don't know what those 2 words are.
Yeah. It's a yearly cal, so it's Y. It should be Y cal, but felt good. And as you can tell, we're almost to the end here. So we do one right here. One right here. So basically it's double crochet all the way around, except for when you're at the corners. When you're at the corners, you do 2 double crochet. Yeah, well, it's supposed to be like a yearly one. That's what they told me. It's a year MCal, so it should be Y cal. But they have it in MCal. They call it an MCal.
Which would therefore be monthly usual?
Yeah, it should be, but that's not what they did. So 2 more double crochet here. And then we finish it off. Okay, so here we are. We finish it off. Make sure it's at the right one. Yeah, right here. We finish it off with a hidden stitch. I love using the hidden stitch because the hidden stitch, hold a second. No, I had it right. Right here. Come on. Yeah, exactly. And then we take it like this. We finish it off like this. And what I usually do is I'll take it to about right here because I want it long enough so it can, you know, yep, boom, done. And this is the hexagon. As you can tell, it's really pretty. And you can see the snowflake. There's the snowflakes. It really did turn out pretty good. This snowflake one didn't show up as much because of the fact that it had a white thing right here that kind of took it off a little bit, but you can still see the snowflake most of the way. So we're back to doing this again. I love working with yarn. I love working with clay. I love working with every medium I have. So yeah, it's supposed to be a month. It's supposed to be a yearly one. So I think it's supposed to be a Y-cal. Messed up here. Ha ha ha. Gotcha. 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 Good. Then we got right here. And then we finish it up here. And that's the first crochet. It's called a cluster. Then you do 1, 2. Then you do another crochet cluster right here. And as you can tell, there's the crochet cluster right there. There's the crochet cluster right there. 1, 2. Crochet cluster again. And you do it 6 times. And you go through all 3 loops. 1, 2. Crochet cluster. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and you want 3 miracles. I can't believe my throat is trying to go like a frog. One, 2, and then you want to do a crochet cluster again. One, 2, then a crochet cluster again. So we have 1 crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close it off, do 2 stitches. I do what you call a hidden stitch. So you look for the little area that you just did the crochet cluster at, which I did right there. Pull it through. I do a hidden stitch instead of a normal stitch like everybody else will do, like a slip stitch. I do a hidden back stitch. Now, you go and do a slip stitch into that one. Now you do what you call a standing, crochet cluster. And you go under this, this one right here. Oh, that's not the way it was supposed to be. Sorry. Just give me a minute. We're working on the standing. So you go like this, you go like this, you go into this one right here, hold it in place, you go into this one right there, and then you do another one right there. And then you have 3 on the hook, and that starts the standing crochet cluster. Then you do 1, 2. You're not at 3 yet, so you do a crochet cluster now. Then you do 1, 2. Then you go into the next one and you do 1, 2. Go through the 3 loops. Then you go 1, 2. Then you go here. And then you go through 3 loops again. Then you do 1, 2. Then you go back and do the crochet cluster. One, 2, crochet cluster, 1, 2. One, 2, crochet cluster, 1, 2. And you gotta make it sure you have the right amount in here, because if you don't have it right, it doesn't look right. So far, I've gotten the right amount at the moment. 1, 2. But yeah. Yes, that's what it is. The thing is released exactly what you said, Audie. They release it once a month. The next pattern is released, and you do it for the whole year. So it's a fun thing. It's through what is the name of the company I go through? Yarn Inspirations, I think it's called. Yarn Inspirations. That's who I go under, is Yarn Inspirations. She gives out free crochet patterns or knit patterns if you're part of her community. Pretty cool. And we'll finish that one. But you are right, Audie. And then you do 1, 2 again. And then you go here, you hold this in place right here. You go into this little section right here. It's called a hidden stitch. I like using it. Thank you very much for clarifying. Then you do a single, like a slip stitch right there. Do the same thing that you were doing before, but this time it's 3 times. So you do one right here. You take it right there. You take it right here. And then you go again right here. And it has the 3. Boom. There. And that starts the cluster again. Then you want to do 3 stitches this time. You have 3 stitches. Then you do double crochet cluster. Because we're not on the 4th row. We're only on the 3rd row. So there's a double crochet cluster. Then you want to do 1, 2, 3. Go into this one, do a single stitch. Or a single crochet. Then 1, 2, 3. Then you do a double crochet cluster, 3 stitches, a double crochet cluster. And like that. It starts making that little shape you were doing before. So you do 1, 2, 3. You do a single stitch, or you call it a single crochet. Then you do 1, 2, 3. You do a double crochet cluster. One, two, three. Double crochet cluster. One, two, three. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet cluster. One, two, three. Double crochet cluster. One, two, three. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet cluster. And it's that order. It's like right when you're into your 3rd row. This is row 1, this is row 2, we're in row 3. Then 1, 2, 3. Double crochet cluster. I might show you how to do a double crochet cluster, a close up after I finish this 1, 2, 3. And I'll do it on a different color. I think then you do a single crochet. You don't want to get your double crochet clusters mixed in with your single crochets. Then 1, 2, 3. Double crochet cluster. Then 1, 2, 3. Double crochet cluster. One, 2, 3. Single crochet. Now I'm going to do a close-up of how to do this so you guys will know how to do this. It's pretty easy once you understand it. And we're just doing snowflakes because, like I said, I want to make my snowflake veg spread. After all, it's becoming winter here in Australia. And since it's winter here, I usually like doing the winter theme. Let's try and stay with winter theme things. Well, what's winter theme? Well, snowflakes, I think. Wouldn't you agree? I plan on doing a so we just finished that right there. Now you want to go down here, pull this through, and that's finished. As you can tell, here's the beginning of the snowflake. So I'm going to take a 2-minute breather from this just to give you an insight of what I'm doing. We're going to use a blue color so you can see exactly how I'm making things. I have this gorgeous blue. Me and blue. Yeah, I'm a blue person. So first things first, you go in here. This is the first thing I'm doing right here. Instead of doing it like this, you know how you go under like this and then you pull it through like this to start it, and then you do it another way. Go over the top, pull it and twist it, pull under, pull it through, and you have 2 strands on your hook. You pull it through here on number 1. You pull it through on number 2. No, you don't pull it through yet. So you have 3 strands on there now. You pull it under, pull it through, and then you pull it up through 2 of the strands. Just give me a minute. There. Now, this is to start the cluster. Then you pull it through all 3. See these 3 loops right here? There's 3 loops. Pull it through these 3 loops, and that starts the cluster. I learned this part on, believe it or not, Instagram. That's where I learned it. And then Afterwards, you do another chain 2, 1, 2. So right there is your cluster. Then you do another double crochet cluster. So you do that again. So let's start again. So you chain 2, you loop over, you pull through under the I don't like calling it a magic circle, but whatever, you put it under the circle. You pull through and you have 3 loops on your thing. See the 3 loops right there? 3 loops. You pull under 2 loops. You yarn over, pull under, pull through, and you should have 4 loops. So you do a yarn over, pull through, and then you have 3 loops again. And then you go this, pull through. And that is a double crochet cluster. And then you do 1, 2. Again, I'll show it again. So you yarn over, pull under, pull through. You should have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. Stop there. Yarn over, go under, pull through. You should have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 3. And that's the double crochet cluster. Do two stitches. And that's how you do that part. And I'll show you the other part shortly. I think it helps when you see it on blue instead of white, because white kind of blends with this thing right here. I don't have any colored thing. Then you do 2 stitches. Then you do the same thing as the thing I just showed you. Then you pull through 3. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want 6 stitches. So 1, 2, 6 double crochet clusters. Then do the same. And there you go. That is what you call a double crochet cluster. Then you pull your yarn through there. You do 2 stitches. Now, the easy thing I like doing is I pull this out like this right here. You see that right there? Under here is my cluster. I just did my cluster right there. You put your this is called a hidden stitch. I love using the hidden stitch because it makes my my crochet even more dignified, I guess. It just hides the stitch. It hides any, not mistakes, but you know what I mean. You pull it through this area. So you just put your yarn through and you have 2 hooks on your loops on your hook. You take your thing, you pull through that way. So you're going backwards actually. And then you're pulling it there. And then to start over again, you go here. You pull through there. And that starts the new So you take 2 strands and you flip them over. Then you take your hand, you wrap it around, you go under here, you grab this right here, you pull it through, then you do it again. And you have three loops on your hook. Once you're done there, you put it through there. And then you keep going that way where you have the double crochet cluster. So you do 1, 2, do the double crochet cluster. I'm just showing you, sorry. You do this again. And you go through 3 loops. Then you do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Then you do the same thing here. Double crochet, cluster twice. So double crochet cluster, 2 stitches, double crochet cluster. I already showed you how to do the double crochet cluster. It's pretty easy. And there's the double crochet cluster. And as you can tell, it starts the wheel or whatever you call it. It starts the 1, 2. And then you do it again. Double crochet cluster. Then you do 1 right here, 2. Double crochet cluster. And as you see, you do 2 more stitches. Double crochet cluster. 2 stitches, double crochet cluster. All right, I showed you what the double crochet cluster entails. It's actually quite easy once you understand it. I'm one of those type of people that not learn as I go, but I learn by visual and audio. That's how I learn. That's just something about me. And then there's a double crochet cluster again, and then you do 2 stitches. Double crochet cluster. Double crochet cluster. I'm going to do it with this blue color just to give you an idea of what I'm doing here. And I could finish this one off, and that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? And then put the white over so you can see what I'm talking about. So 2, and then you do a double crochet cluster. Then you do 1, 2. And last double crochet clusters included. I love doing this crochet. I'm having fun doing this crochet. And yeah, I do look at things to give me an not instruction, but it gives me a perspective of how to do things. I actually double check and make certain I'm doing it right. Now I don't do it exactly like the whatever you call it, the pattern asks me to do. But I do that. So as you can tell, there's that. And then you do 1, 2. And again, you take this right here You finish it there. You go into this little hole right here. And you do what you call a hidden back stitch. So basically it goes in the front and it goes to the back. And then it's hidden. Do you see it? I don't. I see just the double crochet cluster. And then you do a slip stitch to start it over again. So as you can tell, that's the second row. The third row, you take this right here, wrap around twice. Then you take it like this, go into this, pull it in through those two. Then you go and do this again. And you're doing the double crochet cluster again. Woohoo! But we're doing something different. So we're on the third one. The fourth one is going to be even much more fun. So you do 3 stitches instead of 2 stitches. Double crochet cluster. This is where it gets different. Then you do 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. On this one right here, this one, okay, you have this little section right here that has the double crochet cluster between it, and it's in the same little area on the bottom. You go into this one right here and you do a single crochet. Done. Then you do 1, 2, 3. Then you go and do a double crochet cluster. So I'm going to use the dark color so you can actually see the loops on my hook. So it's right here, and then right here. And we got a double crochet cluster. Woohoo! Do 3 stitches. And then you do a double crochet cluster. Then you do 1, 2, 3. And you do a single stitch right in the next one. And as you can tell, it has that little cute little round part right here. It kind of looks like a little flower. Audie, do you like how I'm teaching? Let me know. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet cluster. One, two, three. When I'm counting 1, 2, 3, that means 3 stitches, just so you know. Then double crochet cluster. One, two, three. A single crochet, then 1, 2, 3. Double crochet cluster. Well, I decided to do it on this color blue because that helps people to see the loops. Then 1, 2, 3. double crochet cluster. Yeah, I might do a how-to video. I think that would be kind of cool. 1, 2, 3. But that would make it about 30 minutes, maybe. I don't know. Whoops. I did 1, 2, 3, and then I forgot something. You do a single crochet. Then 1, 2, 3. Double crochet cluster. And you have three stitches on your, or 3 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3. Then you do this. I think doing a contrasting color instead of white, because after all, white blends in with this color so strongly. You tell me if that blends in. It just blends in too much. So someone who's 1, 2, 3. And then you do a single crochet. I'm glad I had this blue. I think that would be kind of cool. So 1, 2, 3. Double crochet cluster. Yeah, how to video. Now, I don't know quite how to edit. I wish I did. I'm not an editor yet. Everyone says, oh, editing is easy. Well, not for someone who doesn't know how to edit. Like I said, I'm not very strong on advertising either, as you well know. Then single crochet. Then 1, 2, 3. And then we finish off with this. And I'm so thankful I came upon this when I was watching Instagram. They taught me how to do a hidden stitch. Ever since I found that hidden stitch one, it's like, boom, I'm like, yep, that's what I wanted. So we're on, this is row 3. As you can tell, row 3 looks really amazing, doesn't it? Row 3 looks really amazing. And then you pull it through and you go and do a slip stitch to do the cluster. Now we're on number 4. Row 4 is easy. Row 4 is very easy. Make certain you have enough yarn, by the way. So row 4, you do 1, 2. And ever since I found out the what you call the standing double crochet, it's like boom, boom, boom. I'm so happy about it. So you go under, then you pull it, and then you go under here. Then you go and do this again. And this is the double crochet cluster, but we're doing it a different way on number 4. So double crochet cluster, of course you want that. Then you do a single stitch. Then you do a double crochet cluster. Okay, now we don't do any more stitches except for that one single stitch right there. We don't do any more stitches in this little area right in here. Now you do 1, 2, 3, but this is the picot. So you want 1, 2, 3. You pull it through this little area right here. pull it through, and you got the picot. Then you go 1, 2, 3. And you're still doing the double crochet cluster. So double crochet cluster, stitch, double crochet cluster, picot, double crochet cluster. Then you do 1, 2, 3 stitches. So what I'm saying is in this stitch, you only use 1 stitch and you use 3 stitches for your picot. That's it in this hole or this area. Then you do 3 stitches, do a single crochet, do 1, 2, 3, single crochet, one, two, three. Then you go back to doing your double crochet clusters, single stitch, double crochet clusters, 3 stitches turned into a picot, double crochet cluster. Oh, did I mess up here? Yeah, 1 single stitch. Sorry, I messed up there. Double crochet cluster, then you do 1, 2, 3, pull it under this part right here, and you want to go under that area right there. And this is where you do a slip stitch into the 3 stitches, and that makes the picot. Then 1, 2, 3. Not 1, 2, 3, but you do the double crochet cluster and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, it's pretty easy once you understand it. It's the second part that's much fun. Second part is getting those gorgeous loops. So this is just to give you an idea of the picot. Then you got 1, 2, 3. You do a single stitch. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3. And back to the double crochet cluster. That's 3 loops. Do a single stitch, double crochet cluster. One, two, three, which is 3 stitches, and go into these 2 loops right there, pull it through this one. You need to make certain you have enough, yarn. It has already on my 3rd one, which is awesome. Love this. I love this double crochet cluster. So easy to do when you understand it. Double crochet cluster, then you do 1, 2, 3. And if you're wondering why I say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that stands for 3 stitches, then a single crochet. 1, 2, 3 stitches. Then you do a single crochet. 1, 2, 3 stitches. Then you do double crochet cluster. Back to the same thing you were working on. Single stitch after that. Then double crochet cluster. Then 1, 2, 3. Doing the picot now. That's that little bump. And then double crochet cluster. Make certain you keep getting all that yarn because you need to keep going until it's done. So we're done with that one right there. Then we do the 3 stitches. Single crochet, 3 stitches. Nose itches. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3. We only have 2 more to do on that. And then we go and change yarn. I love doing this. It's so fun. I did change a couple things on the pattern for my liking because it just didn't make sense to do one long double crochet. It just did not make sense to me. So I did it differently. Back to double crochet cluster. One, 2, 3 stitches, single crochet, 1, 2, 3 stitches, single crochet, then 1, 2, 3 stitches, double crochet cluster. After that, it's only it's a little different than when you're doing the change of yarn. Once you do that, you go and do the, I'll show you. One, two, three. Go in, go out, close off. 1, 2, 3. Well, not 1, 2, 3, but do double crochet cluster. I can't wait to have this on my bed. I've been getting excited about this going on my bed because I've worked so hard to get it to go on my bed. Yay, we're on the last part of that thing. Okay. And then you do 1, 2, 3. So we just finished that. We go in here. I love doing that one that's called the hidden stitch. Yeah. And I'll remember about it because of the fact that I did it with everyone on YouTube. And then 1, 2, 3. You go into this one right here. You go from the back to the front to do that part. Pull this through to make it a hidden stitch. And then hold a second. Then, Come on, come on, come on. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Thank you. And then you tighten it. Okay. Then you hold it like this, and you hold that right there, and you switch to the white. A different white. I don't want to touch that white. It's not that I don't want to touch it, it's just I already working on that other white. So let's see what we can find. I have the white in here because I have plenty of white in here. Plenty of white. I got 12 12 of them. 12. Yay! Love how that comes out easy. Okay. So we have, yeah, there we go. We have right here this thing right here. We want to make certain it goes into this area right here and pulls it in like that. Now what we do is we tighten it that way, and we start with the single crochets. You want to make certain you tighten it on both ends. Do 2 single crochets. And it's much easier to see now, as you can tell. You go behind it, so you make a stitch to go behind it. Then you go here, and you do a single crochet. Nope, that didn't come out right. It's there, but I just didn't grab 2 of them. I thought I grabbed 2 of them, but it didn't seem like I did. You go down there. Ah, okay. So you have to go under that area right there. And you go like that. Okay. So you have the little picot right there, and you do a single stitch there. Then you go right here, and you do another single stitch. So you have 2 single stitches, and in the very back of it, if I can get this to show, we want the picot to really show up. There's the picot. You're hiding behind something. So there's the picot right there, as you can tell. There's your picot. Okay. Sorry, I going through. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to clip off this blue thread. Now the blue thread is done. Now you want to wrap it around, make certain you have plenty for later. I might make a few of these, about 6 of them, I think, or 5 of them. Okay, so we got that part done right there. Now, we're not done. Now we do a double crochet. So we just did a single crochet. We do a double crochet. And you can see it's now starting to form. Then you do a double crochet here. And this is where I want you to see the difference. If I can get this to work. Then you want to do a long double crochet. So you pull this down, pull it up. This is where I make it into a cluster. So there's the long double crochet. Okay. Then you do another long double crochet and make it into a double crochet cluster, but it's a long double crochet cluster. So you have 2, pull through 3, finish up, make certain it goes into that little section right there and goes under this blue and this white because you want to kind of close up. I actually weave it in before I go any further. I weave everything in so I don't have to weave it in later on. I just do it this way because it's so much easier for me. There we go. Double crochet cluster. Not double crochet cluster. Double crochet, and then 2 singles. So we go in here, we do this, and we do 2 singles. 1, 2. Then you do 1 stitch. Then you go behind the picot and you pick up the 2 there and you make certain this picot goes into the back of it and you pull it through. There's your picot right there. Then you check and see if you got the other 2 things. Okay. Then you go in under this again, pull it through, and you do a single crochet. Then you do a double crochet. And one more time, a double crochet. Then right here, you do a double crochet, but it's a double crochet, then it's 2 long double crochets. So there's a double crochet right here. Then it's a long double crochet. So we have this little section and this little section right here. Go under, you pull it through, you got a long double crochet. Now, I like making it into what you call a double crochet cluster because it makes the snowflakes show up. That's what my thoughts are. It really does make the snowflakes show up, and I'll show you what I mean when I get there. As you can tell, you can see the snowflakes starting to take form. And then it's back to double crochet, double crochet, single crochet, single crochet, stitch, single crochet, make the stitch stay, single crochet, double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, two long double crochet, one long double crochet cluster. So it goes underneath, pull up, and we start the long double crochet cluster. I like making these because I'll show you why I don't like making it the other way. Everyone says, oh, you need only 1 stitch. No. No. This makes it more pronounced as a snowflake versus the other one. and I'll show you the difference. So as you can see, it's pretty pronounced right there. So we're going to show you what it looks like with just one long double crochet. Versus the other. Then single crochet, single crochet, stitch, single crochet, single crochet, double crochet, double crochet, double crochet. Now, I'm going to show you the difference of why I don't do the one long double crochet. So we have this one right here. It's the double crochet just by itself, okay? Just going to show you a difference. And you tell me if this makes it pronounced. Don't worry, I'll take it out, but I'm just going to show you. Now, I want you to look at the two. You tell me this is only one. This is a doubled, as I will show you. With the double crochet cluster, you can get an idea of the difference. Do you see what I'm talking about? This is just one. This is the double crochet cluster. You see how pronounced it is. That's why I don't like it the other way. Now, don't get me wrong. I still want to do my double crochet by making a long double crochet cluster, which is basically you go under, you pull this, pull it up, go through one, go up, go through, pull, and you get two. Then you go and you finish it off. See? So just letting you know why I did it that way. Some people saying, well, not some people to me, but the pattern suggests doing just one double crochet. That's it. Long double crochet. I feel the cluster makes it look better. That's just me. But you can tell me if you like it better that way or if you want me to go with the just single double crochet. I think the single long double crochet just doesn't look right to me. That's why I do it this way. So that's my variant of it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Audie. The more definition is best. And then you go like this. We're almost done with this, I promise. I only have to do double crochet all the way around after I get to the next row, and we're done. But I mean, wouldn't you feel the same way? I mean, if you were doing this and they said, oh, you need to do just one long double crochet, and you're like, but it looks off. Would you do what I did? Would you change it just to make it look right? So now double crochet again. And we're almost to the end here. This is not the end. I still have one more thing to do, and that's the next row. After that next row, we're done. But I just love the idea of the double crochet cluster, the long double crochet cluster, because it just makes it more dignified or more better in my mind. Not that the other thing didn't look good, it's just didn't look right to me. So I did it that way. Okay, so we're just finishing off with this row. And as you can tell, there's a little thing right here waiting for me. And if I can grab that one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get on my, okay. Now I always do a back stitch, or what you call a hidden stitch. I think the hidden stitch just makes it more professional. And it looks more right in my book. Now, you need to go here. There. Okay. Now we're into the other section where it has this just a plain. And yeah, I did the what you call it, a double crochet. So you go here and you make it look like a double crochet. That's a double crochet. Then there's a second double crochet. Do 1, 2, 3. Double crochet. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. And it makes it look more like a snowflake when you put it the way I did it. I think it does. Right now we're finishing off. So now we just do a double crochet. Sorry. Yep, right here. We're doing double crochet twice, double crochet, twice, then you go do a double crochet twice here. double crochet twice here. And that starts the what you call the hexagon look. It makes it look more hexagony. So we do double crochet here twice. Three stitches, double crochet twice. And then keep going double crochet all the way around. And then you do a double crochet here. Double crochet here. Double crochet here. Double crochet here. Double crochet. One, two, three. Double crochet here. Sorry, I have to redo that. Double crochet here. And as you can tell, there's the areas. It's coming out nice. Double crochet. Double crochet. Double crochet. Double crochet. Double crochet twice. That's what that single stitch was about, to make certain that the double crochet would look right in there. Double crochet twice, because that single stitch makes the and I'll show you. We're getting there. We're almost done. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Double crochet twice. Double crochet twice. Double crochet twice. Double crochet twice. And this is technically called a granny square, a hexagon granny square. That's what I'm making, is a hexagon snowflake granny square. Then 3. Then hexagon, not hexagon, but then double crochet twice. We're almost there. I'm checking to see how much more I have left. It's pretty fast when you finally get the areas and understand where you have to go. It's like boom, 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 boom. Done, 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 done. Quick, 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 quick. There's that. Goes here. 1, 2, 3. Just finishing it off now. And I think the more definition is quite important when you're working with the granny square or whatever you're doing. Two double crochets, 3 stitches, 2 double crochets. And we're on the last run. But I hope you guys can see the snowflake. That's the big picture. As long as you see the snowflake, it looks amazing. Keep going. You'll see it shortly. It's almost done. So right here is there's the area where I want to grab at, right here. And this is called a hidden stitch. Again, I love the hidden stitch because it works so much better. Finish it off with the hidden stitch. No one sees it. Whoa! Good catch. Very good catch. I almost lost it there. And then you tighten it like that. And then it's in the back. You take it like this, about this far out. Cut it, and you're done. And that is the snowflake. Come on. Flatten out. Flatten out. That is the snowflake. So yeah, I think that looks amazing in my book. It brings it out. The picots are coming out, and you want the picots to come out when you're working with them. and it just brings out the picos. And there you go. I think that turned out pretty good. So by teaching, when I'm teaching, I'm showing you how to make it where it's yeah, I'm gonna cut this off. Because you don't want those pieces there. And there you go. I think that turned out really good. And I also did this one right here, which turned out really good. And as you can tell, when you put these together, there's that piece right there. And that piece right there, they all fit together. So I hope that was satisfying. It was satisfactory to me. If you liked my video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And last but not least, please comment. On Friday, I will work on a little bit of resin and I will work on a little bit of clay. Anyways, many blessings, guys, and shalom. We'll talk to you this Friday. See ya.